What's up, my guys and geeks? There's a new trailer for Wonka, the latest in a series of films about Willy Wonka and his crazy chocolate confections. So, of course, we gotta check it out.
I've spent the past 7 years traveling the world perfecting my craft. You see, I'm something of a magician, inventor, and chocolate maker. So quiet up and listen down. Nope, scratch that, reverse it.
Kind of like a cross between the
Mr. Wonka, I can
Death
see
and
you're a man of
Wilder
great ingenuity.
What are you doing?
costumes.
I'm making chocolate, of course. How do you like it? Dark, white, nutty, absolutely insane.
Many people have come here to sell chocolate. They've all been crushed by the chocolate cartel. You can't get a shop without selling chocolate, and you can't sell chocolate without a shop.
No daydreaming.
What are we gonna do, Willy?
Okay, so it's a little clever. I see you. I see you.
A double hump.
Do you have a pencil and paper?
Uh-huh.
I got an idea. I know things haven't been easy for you. They're gonna get better.
You promise?
I pinky promise. That's the most solemn vow there is.
Where do we start?
A good chocolate chip is simple.
Where is this?
It's just
Weird.
What's happening? Who wants a chocolate that makes it fly?
Let's find out, shall we?
Who's for a Humberjack? Nothing to see here. Just a small group of people defying the laws of gravity.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Gallery Gourmet, my name is Willy Wonka.
He's good. Too good. Pretty sure I've gained about 150 pounds in the last 2 weeks.
You could change her life, Mr. Wonka. Change all their lives.
Run away!
Every good thing in this world started with a dream. So you hold on to yours.
Here we go, Mama.
Mark my words, this is gonna be the greatest chocolate shop the world has ever seen.
how Willy became Wonka.
So you're the funny little man who's been following me.
I will have you know that I am a perfectly respectable size for an Oompa Loompa.
An Oompa what now?
Allow me to refresh your memory.
Oh, I don't think I want to hear that.
Too late. I've started dancing now. Once we've started, we can't stop.
All right, well, I'm going to give that another look-see, and then we'll get right into my opinions. All right, well, before I get into my thoughts, be sure to join me in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this trailer for Wonka, and if it increased or decreased your excitement for the film. I'm also going to apologize about the construction noise in the background, basement's being renovated, but let's dive right in. For those of you unfamiliar, this is essentially a prequel to explore how Willy Wonka, the character from the Roald Dahl book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, became who he is in that book, the owner of this massive chocolate factory, working with Oompa Loompas, secretive, behind the gates, all of that stuff.
You don't say.
And I actually had no idea that this movie was even happening until I stumbled across the trailer last week. So I had heard nothing about this movie until I just found out that it was happening. And it looks like we've got Timothée Chalamet, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, as the lead role of Willy Wonka. And I don't know about this one because it's a prequel. It is not based upon the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory mythos. It's not based upon that book and its sequel. So there's not really source material for the story they're telling here. And I've seen the previous two Charlie and the Chocolate Factory films, and I don't feel like they've yet nailed a perfect modern adaptation of that story in and of itself. What I really want to see is you nail that story. You take this version of Willy Wonka, you put him in a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movie, have that go well, and then you base a prequel off of that. I don't just want some independent project about Willy Wonka before he became Willy Wonka. And the performance, the whole movie looks like it's going to be a bit off the rails, which is to be expected. Willy Wonka's always been a bit off the rails. I just don't know how they're going to handle that. I don't know, it just feels weird to me that we're taking this character that I very clearly know and understand in a distinct context, and we're taking him completely out of that context.
This is confusing.
It's a completely different supporting cast around him. This is before a lot of the events in his life that shape him into the character we know. So is this even really a Willy Wonka project? Or is it just about a guy who wants to open a candy factory who happens to be named Willy Wonka? So honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of just the idea of us making a prequel film completely disconnected from the previous Charlie and the Chocolate Factory movies and from the original source material that's just about how Willy Wonka got to be Willy Wonka. That being put aside, this doesn't look like a bad movie. I feel like they've already given us most of the plot, which trailers have a bad habit of doing nowadays. I don't know where they're getting all this stuff about some kind of chocolate cabal or whatever it is, and how there's like somebody controlling the access to opening a chocolate factory. I don't really understand where they're going with all of that, but I'm willing to give it a chance. I just don't know. I'm not really excited about this film because I don't understand why we're going with this idea and what we're going to do with that idea. I'm not in love with it from the way it looks in the trailer. But all right, that's my thoughts on the new movie Wonka. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this trailer. Are you someone who's going to go see Wonka in theaters, or is this just something you're going to save and maybe watch in a couple years when it's out on streaming? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell so you can be notified the next time I upload an awesome video. And if you want to see why Stranger Things and Star Wars actually take place in the same universe, you can click on this side of the screen. And if you want to see why Professor Trelawney and Harry Potter actually had a time turner, you can click on this side of the screen. But that's all for now. You only got 3 seconds because this video is about to end. Adios!